How do you never run out of things to say? Yes, that was meant to be funny. Let's not do that again, silent. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 ways that you can use to be able to keep the conversation going. You never want to be an awkward person in the room. You never want to be that awkward guy. Trust me, I've been there, and I can confidently say you don't want to be that person, okay? Because if you do not know how to form connections, forget it. Your journey towards success is going to be super difficult, as connections allow you to form deep relationships. And you got to be able to network with winners if you want to become a winner. And it's the same news, by the way, in regards to dating. You cannot form connections if you cannot converse very well with the person you find attractive. And that's why inside that I want you to pay close attention, because when I began this journey a decade ago, ever since I can remember actually, I've been shy, suffering from social anxiety disorder. If you know my story, I was homebound for many days because I would never put myself out there. And when I ever got the chance to connect with people, I was so terrified. I'd have beads of sweat dripping down my forehead and forget it, right? It was just terrible. Now I've been able to transform that, where I've had a chance to even meet the president of a country. I've been invited to speak at Houses of Parliament. I'm now an international speaker. All of that has shifted because I've immersed myself into the world of personal development and I've committed to mastery. So pay close attention to these 3 things I'm going to share with you today, especially to the final one, because that one you got to know to be able to connect with somebody on a deeper level. Let's go straight onto the first fundamental, which is you got to have genuine curiosity. If you do not have genuine curiosity about a specific individual, forget it. You're not going to form a relationship with them. It's going to be a very dry conversation. I'm sure you've been in conversation with somebody before where you just feel like, oh, it's just such a pain to be in this conversation. You can't wait to go off and do your own thing, right? You never want to be on the other end of that, where somebody who's conversing with you feel like, wow, this is such a dry conversation. The only way that other person will feel connected with you is by you showing genuine curiosity about exactly what's going on in their world. Act as if they're like an alien, come from a different planet. If you was to be next to an alien, okay, imagine you weren't scared of the alien. Imagine this was a friendly alien with a smile on their face. How curious would you be speaking to this alien? What would you ask? Now, there will be things that you probably know the answer to, but I'm sure you would ask it because this alien may know something else. This is the level of curiosity that you got to approach somebody. And you'll notice the moment you have a curiosity-based mindset, your mind begins to open. Your non-verbal will reflect your verbal. And most of the body language is impacting your communication. So your body language will reflect the fact that you're very curious. And as a result, that person will feel like, wow, this person's really interested in me. You're now raising their significance and making them feel incredibly good. Have genuine curiosity about their model of the world. Notice when they begin to speak broad about something and bring them down. And that's how you can ask questions that follow. For example, if somebody says, oh, I've had a really good time today. That's called up language. You want to now bring that down because you want to know what did they have a good time doing and be the most intrigued person in the room. Okay, that's the first way. The second way is you got to be present. You cannot connect with somebody if you're distracted on your mobile phone. You cannot connect with a human being if you're stuck in your freaking head. I want you to realize that human beings, we speak on a very deep core-to-core level, I believe, heart-to-heart communication. And that's why there's been periods in your life where you've connected with somebody you thought you'll never connect with when you initially saw them. But then you really hit it off, didn't you? And that happens when you're connected with somebody else's heart. To be able to connect with somebody else's heart, you got to be present. Have a routine, a meditation routine maybe. Have a routine to be able to calm the little voice. That voice is that's talking. Because if you're trapped here, you cannot tune in here. Speak from here. Ask questions from here. Intuition, the heart. Let it be the guide. That's the moment you'll experience flow in a conversation. If you've ever experienced flow in a conversation before, it is the moment that you connected from the heart to other person's heart. And this leads perfectly onto the final point, which is when you're connected to your heart. The third point is you remove the filter. You see, the moment you're connected to the heart, which was the second point, you automatically remove the filter. And that's what creates genuine conversations. You see, if you're trying to be liked by people, you're gonna have a filter. And you know what this filter is? Whenever you are, for example, speaking to somebody that you're trying to impress, you've got a filter in regards to what actually comes out. What you think, what you feel, and what actually comes out. And that's why the conversation runs dry, because you're just filtering everything that's coming out of your mouth. They can tell that you're trying to be liked. And if you try to be liked by everybody, you'll be liked by nobody. Realize this fact. Not everybody is gonna like you, Insider. And I say that with the best intent at heart. Not everybody is gonna like you. You gotta get clear in regards to who am I? Who am I at my core? Speak your truth. Ask a question that feels right. If the person doesn't react well, there's plenty more people. But if you try to be liked by that person and you filter words, you'll find the conversation runs so dry. You gotta be able to get rid of this filter. Connect with that person. Be bold. Be willing to ask questions that you want to ask. Be willing to share your truth. If the other person doesn't accept it, well, they don't. At least you know sooner than later, instead of trying to fake a relationship. Is this making sense? That's the importance of getting rid of this filter. Speak from your heart, speak your truth, own your truth, because what will happen in this moment is the people who like you will begin to love you. We can't help but be attracted to people who are not stuck in here, but speaking their reality, their truth. Look at the people you follow online. You will find the ones you like is the ones who speak their own truth and who say it as it is. You like the ones who are real, right? And that's the importance of you becoming real as well. Be authentic to your heart and get rid of that filter. These are the 3 ways that you can use to be able to keep the conversation going. Of course, there are more ways than 3 that I use on a day-to-day basis. So if you do want to know more, be sure to let me know in the comments box below. Now, Insider, as you know, I'm taking part in a 100-day upload challenge for YouTube as a way of me paying forward to you as we are celebrating our 3rd year anniversary. I'll also be giving out a prize at the end of this challenge worth over $30,000. One of the top prizes includes a private VIP retreat with me and my team. I'll pay for your accommodation, flights, everything in between. We're also giving out MacBooks. It's awesome what we're giving out. If you've not yet submitted your entry, be sure to do so by following the link above or go directly to the link here. And if, by the way, you've already submitted your entry, make sure to watch our daily videos because you actually can accumulate daily entries, which are points. The more points you have, the more likely you will win this competition. Just want to say, Insider, thank you so much for checking out today's video. Be sure to post into the comments box below your biggest takeaway today. And if you found today's video helpful, be sure to share this video with a friend and loved one who needs to hear this message because, again, life is about paying it forward. So be sure to do your act of kindness today. And like this video if you like this video. And as always, follow your heart, my friend, and take action and go live the life you're truly born to live. I'll see you on the next video soon. Take care.